after suspension problems and potential gearbox rubber mount problems, we've made it to, as you can see, here in Belgium, to Zeebrugge. But unfortunately, last night Mark's TR6 has sprung a leak with petrol, and it's just basically ruined most of the stuff inside his boot. So we're going to have to figure out a solution to get him back on the road pretty quickly. It's 5:30 in the morning. We're all absolutely cream crackered, but having had a 4-hour delay along the way somewhere due to cars breaking down and all sorts of stuff, we've now got to make a 160-mile dash to Le Mans in time for the track like this morning. We've put up in this beautiful little hotel in Neufchâtel. We had some beers and some very nice food last night. We're going to prep the cars and then make this dash to Le Mans. And are we? This is proper hardcore, isn't it? This is proper.
Good morning, Mr. Booth.
Insane hardcore. So we sat on the Bucati circuit, having done 165 miles in 2 hours to get here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We haven't taken anything out of the back. The tents are in the back. We haven't even checked in or anything. We've driven all that way, and we're now about to go on track with the Triumph Sport 6 Club. But we're all going past here, as you can see, and it's fab.
Go, Le Mans circuit.
Oh, it's absolutely, deathly quiet. Look at this. Fucking, this is where they do all the Le Mans start. This is just like decades of history. It's that corner. Don't want to get too wide of anybody. And then they all sound straight. The most famous straight in the world. The limit that was. I haven't found the limit of this yet. I've got the biggest, fattest grin on my face.
Come on, we're going to eat these.
Spitfire hunting. My favourite pastime. I can even leave it in fourth to go around here, I think. Absolutely mint.
That's how it's done in a fully loaded E-Type.
Complete with everything and also
complete with camping gear and other people's camping gear
other
as well,
people's
not just
camping
our
gear.
own.
Excess petrol. Put the override on.
What a great circuit.
That is, isn't it? It's
what
totally
a great circuit.
That was magnifique. So another baking hot day. It's been 30 degrees here, totally sweltering in the heat, and because I'm wearing a green t-shirt which looks rather official, and if I've got earplugs in to stop the tinnitus getting bad, a lot of the French people think I'm an official, and so they've been coming up to me asking me the way and directions and where things are. So I've had a rather enjoyable afternoon sending them all the wrong direction. Here at the world famous Arnage corner, and with us we have the Red Baron.
Yeah, we're not at the Arnage corner.
No, we're not at the Arnage corner.
I'm just saying that to,
Okay. Famous Arnage High Street, not the corner, although going there later on. And with us we have the Red Baron.
The Red Baron here.
We have the Cub.
Hi, how you doing?
We have Gaffer. And we have the Indianapolis Kid.
Yes.
Yeah, rock on.
And Bob Alpha.
Oh yeah, it's me as well, just as if we didn't know. Cool.
Bob Alpha.
You see this right on right. Oh, he's messed up there. No, he's not. You can't see.
He doesn't want to pull out.
He's a passenger.
No plates on.
No. Was it British?
And we've just come back from our nice corner and the new Indianapolis corner. How was that, Dominic? How was Indianapolis?
Very good. No
So
lights returning, but all good.
Yeah, lights failed coming home. That wasn't particularly clever, but we got there in the end. But we're the last two remaining. Everybody else has gone to bed, you know, and so we've got to keep the side going. And we're now going to go down to the paddock and see Plateau 2 or the E-types and things come back in, or the D-types come back in. Rock and roll. Plateau 2 just coming back in from the racing. It's about 3:15 or something. I don't know when the hell it is, but thank you. I don't know anyone know what year it is. And here they are coming back in. Crazy.
It's coming down a little bit, a fresher feel to the weather with some fairly cool conditions overnight, and just about every day we will see a number of showers. That's your weather.
Pressure will be better.
Yeah, it's sad to see the cold weather in England, isn't it?
Absolutely. Make a shock to the system, isn't it?
So day 5 Sunday, baking hot as usual. We're going to make a bit of an early push home just to make sure we catch the ferry. We've realised it's 320 miles is a long day, a long way to go. So we're going to get off and split the day in two. And as you can see, you know, we've been Mark's obviously got quite a lot through last night. And you know, so we've got a lot of clearing up to do, so better do that before we crack off. Game on. It's Sunday afternoon. We made it to our halfway stop at Neufchâtel, 160 miles from Le Mans, which is where we began our mad rush through the day. Beautiful little town, but completely and utterly dead with nowhere open. France are in the European World Cup final tonight, and we've been told that there is a bar in this town that could probably serve some beer and maybe even some pizzas and things. And maybe even celebrate a French win. Who knows? It would be fantastic if we could see that, if we could find anywhere that's actually open. A beer pint. We've got a beer pint in, and we're stuck in the middle here of Neufchâtel, and we are watching the European Cup final on the television. There's a very, very pleasant French gentleman we've been talking to, and yeah, absolute mais oui. Je suis français. Day 6, Monday, the 10th of July. And we've stopped in a little town called Abbeville on our way home. Had a nice evening last night. Went to a French restaurant and had some food and watched the football, which could have been slightly better. I got chatting to the French people there. A very nice French guy called Robert. Robert was very good. The mood changed a little bit, obviously, after the Portuguese won, so we beat a hasty streak. But on the bright side, we picked up quite a few new French phrases. So I'm now able to say the ref was blind. I'm able to question Ronaldo's parentage. So always a silver lining. So on the way home, we stopped in Dunkirk to get a little bit of something to eat, really, and kill a bit of time before we catch the ferry, because we've made really good progress down the motorway. So here we are on the seafront at Dunkirk, and we've stopped for some food, which was typically French, both in its service and attitude and approach to things, really. So yeah, so what do we think of Dunkirk? Oh, I mean, mist really, is there? Lots of dawn rising on the port of Hull. When we approach the end of our journey, we reflect on what we have learned. Well, for a start, we've learned that we can fix the petrol leak in a Triumph TR6 by using a couple of screws and a piece of Wrigley spearmint. We've learned that the E-Type Jaguar is capable of doing 115 miles an hour down the Mulsanne Straight, even being fully loaded with camping gear and 2 fat blokes. We've learned that the French, like the English, can't play football, and we've learned that the camping at Tête Rouge remains as hard as granite. We've also learned that the Mans 24-hour trip remains bigger and better than ever, with more cars, more glamour and more things going on than you could shake a stick at. And finally, we've learned that the best way of enjoying this holiday, this fantastic, this wonderful spectacle, is with a group of fine friends. This is Bob Falfa reporting for 4 on the Floor in Hull.